And next to the mic, we have Director Lillian Kohler of Department of Human Services.
Aloha! I want to thank all the senators and representatives who are working in bipartisan collaboration to invest our federal TANF funds in anti-poverty programs. A significant amount of federal dollars can be used for this purpose. Now is the time to move forward and spend the money wisely. If these dollars are not made available during the legislative session, funding for a wide range of anti-poverty programs represented here and in our communities will literally cease to exist on July 1, 2009. We know all of you and all of us don't want that to happen, and it doesn't have to happen. Spending TANF dollars on these social services is a cost-effective, common sense, and compassionate approach. And the nonprofit agencies statewide that receive TANF funding are doing a wonderful job. Their programs use proven techniques that strengthen families and bring about positive youth development. They help people stay away from dangerous drugs, avoid out-of-wedlock pregnancies, succeed in school, and prepare for rewarding careers. Every dollar the state invests in anti-poverty programs will pay tremendous dividends now and in the future. When we help our residents avoid poverty and become productive citizens, we create a brighter future for the entire state. Our TANF-funded programs reduce the number of people on welfare. They make our streets safer. They strengthen at-risk families. They prevent child abuse and neglect, and they literally save lives. As Hawaii's Human Services Director, I see this progress every day. Let me give you one brief example. Actually, it's already been emphasized very, very well by Senator Chun Oakland. Since we've been investing TANF funds in the prevention of child abuse and neglect and other positive youth development and family strengthening programs, we have cut in half the number of children in foster care. We have also dropped by half the child re-abuse rate in this state. So this is very encouraging. Okay? It is very encouraging to see state legislators and the administration and the community all come together as we're doing symbolically today, but we're doing it every day this session in a bipartisan spirit to support the best use of TANF funds. They can allow millions, we together can allow millions of dollars of federal money to be directed at anti-poverty initiatives, and I'm happy to report that our TANF reserve is doing fine. We have more than enough money set aside for welfare checks, but the social service agencies we partner with are not doing so fine. These nonprofit groups face tremendous challenges due to the economic crisis gripping our state, our nation, and many countries in the world. At a time when the demand for social services is rising, financial support for nonprofit groups is declining. State dollars are in short supply, and our governor and legislators deals with our very serious budget deficit. It is also more challenging for corporations and individuals to support nonprofits during this recession. That makes it all the more critical that now is the time for Hawaii to make the best use of our TANF money so we can prevent poverty across the islands. The U.S. government gives our state nearly $99 million each year to fight poverty. Let's spend those federal dollars right now for their intended purpose. Let's all work together to invest in our families, our children, and our future. The social needs are great, and the time is short. Mahalo.
And before we end, I would like to introduce Representative Jean Ward. But today is a wonderful day. I want all of our legislators to just give a hand to all of these programs who have worked so hard and have been so successful. And we know the rates have come down. And we just want to thank you. So to all of you, thank you for your hard work. Representative Jean Ward.
Aloha. Aloha. I get to anchor this and say thank you and ask the question for those who hear the word but sometimes don't understand. What's a safety net? We've been talking about a safety net. I want you to look to your left and to your right and look around. This is what a safety net. All of you are the cords in that net, which is to catch people. But what do they do after they're caught? What does the safety net do with the person after they're caught? You saw Michelle. Where's Michelle? Michelle got up. She got a job. She got her baby educated. She's got her own education going. It's saying when you give a person a fish, you give them a food for a day. But when you teach people how to fish, you sustain them, because then they can take their net and then they can help others to catch fish and to teach them how to fish. So if Hawaii is wondering, are we going to make it through these hard times? I think your presence here and what you've done and what you can show as proof of that is saying that we're ready. We're ready for what's going to be ahead of us. We're ready for what now is the foundation with the Democrats, the Republicans, the executive, the legislative. We are united. We are going to make it through. We will overcome whatever difficulties are ahead of us. Thank you for being here. Aloha. Questions?
For those of you in the media, we have many providers here that you would want, that could speak with you. So please find them around here. And if you do have any questions, we have a whole panel of people that would be able to help answer them.
As it relates to Healthy Start, the folks over there with the Healthy Start sign, how does this program help that, or is that the same with the infant program?
Really, that's
Yes, we have there, and Senator Chun Oakland knows. Actually, Senator Chun Oakland was the impetus for earmarking about $1.77 million for Healthy Start out of the TANF federal funds. In addition to that, there is an augmented, it's called Enhanced Healthy Start program for families who are already involved in child protective service and have been identified through a report of abuse and neglect. And so that is receiving and has been receiving for several years $3.2 million of TANF federal money.
So that would save that program?
Correct. Those investments in Healthy Start and Enhanced Healthy Start would be able to be retained. Correct. It's federal money. Right.
As opposed to the original plan to cut it?
No, the plan to cut is to cut the state money that was in the governor's budget, which was a substantial amount of state money that also has been invested in the Healthy Start program. But the federal money, the governor made it clear, and we're also all together pledging our commitment to keep the TANF federal money flowing to help the Healthy Start and Enhanced Healthy Start programs.
The overall budget for Healthy Start is about $10.6 million. So the remaining part of that was state funded and is being proposed to be cut, we're hoping to restore that through the Rainy Day Fund. There's monies that we're looking at, and the Rainy Day Fund was created basically to support the safety net, the health and human services in this kind of crisis time. So we are looking forward to that measure as well in supporting Healthy Start.
What kind of odds do you think that has?
Good chance. Thank you.